All right, we are going to start our Inkscape text portrait. Here's my example, but let's see how you get started. So the first thing you're going to do is go into Google Drive to get your image. Right now it's just got my image in it. By the time you're doing it, it'll have yours. Double click on it, click download, and save it. And then we can go into Inkscape and do File, Open. And it should be in the Downloads directory. If you don't see it there, go to your name, Downloads. It should be near the top because it's the last thing you saved. If it's not at the top, you can try to click Modified and see if that'll bring it to the top. But there it is. Click Open. So it's going to open a new Inkscape window, so I can minimize this Inkscape window because I'm not going to be using it right now. And first thing I notice is that it's sideways, so I want to change that. So everything time I do something with Inkscape, I have to actually click the object. So I'm going to click the object and then say Object, Rotate. And now this is border there that I don't want. It's really like an imaginary table, but it distracts me. So I'm going to go to File, Document Properties, and turn that off. You'll also notice if you wanted to look at your image, zoom in or zoom out, that's down here. I'm at 18%. I could zoom in a little bit more. I could zoom back out. So I want to clip this image because I've got this little part up here I don't want. And the way you do it in Inkscape is a little bit different than other tools that you might normally use. So I need to create a rectangle, use the Select tool, and this is going to select the area I want to keep. So I want to make it and put it over the area I want to keep. So that's the area I want to keep. And then I go to Object, Clip, Set. Oh no, nothing happened. Well, here's the other thing with Inkscape. You always have to select all the objects you're working with. So I need to go to the top corner, down to the bottom corner, and select both those objects. And then I can go Object, Clip, Set. Okay, that's what I want to work on. Now I need to create another rectangle. This time I'm going to make it black or dark gray. And this rectangle needs to be the same size as my image. So I'm just going to put it over here to work with it. Okay, it is. And now I'll put it off to the side. The next thing I need to do is go get that text that I'm going to use for my text portrait. I picked a song, and you should have your song or whatever, lyrics or poem or words from a book, whatever you're doing, in your Google Drive. I copied it from the internet, and it showed up like this, all centered, but the way you do text portrait, it's got to be all together, so you're going to need to get rid of any line breaks. So I'm going to copy this, and I need to create a text area for it to go into. So I'll just do that here. Now in Inkscape, even though I'm on a Mac and I would normally do a Command V to paste, I need to do a Control V to paste. All right, there's my text. I want to select it all, so I'm going to do Command A, and I would like to use a bold font. So I'm going to click bold, and then you can even click any other font you'd like. Just make sure it has a bold option. There's a ton of them. Oh, all right. I'm going to try this one. No, not bold enough. Let me go back. All right, I like that one. You might want to lower or raise your font. I think I'm going to keep mine at 30. Then the other thing you can do is put your letters closer together. And this is good for making the text portrait stand out. You might have to readjust your text again. But once you get something you like, then what you're going to do is, while the text is selected, click on the rectangle and do Text Flow into Frame. Now, you notice the text is hard to see, so go ahead and click white to make it white. The other thing I'm finally going to do with the text is I don't like what's hanging off the end here, so I'm going to click text again and make it justified. There. Okay, now that I've got that, I am going to actually float the text off a little bit, or float that off a little bit. Okay. I'm going to click my image and hold the shift key down and click the text. And make sure it's just the text that gets selected. I need to do that again. Click the image, hold shift, click the text. Okay, now you're going to use the distribute, which is the bars here, and you're going to distribute on the vertical, distribute on the horizontal. I forgot to do something. I'm going to have to Control Z those out. First, before I even do that, I need to float this to the top. Raise selection to the top. Okay, now shift key, select the text. Okay, now that I've got the text under the image, I do Object, Mask, Set. Oh, it looks like nothing happened, but watch this. I'm going to bring my background in. There it is. Oops. Let me do it the other way. There we go. And now I could even change the colors of the text. I can change the color of the background. Ooh, ooh. Lots of different things. I'm going to go back to the way it was before. Oh, I kind of like that. I'm going to leave it at that. So if I'm still working with it, I'm going to do File, Save As, and save it as an SVG. So let's say it's my text image.svg. If you're done with it and you're ready to put it on your Padlet, you're going to export PNG image. And we want to make sure it's going into a path that is good. We've got drawing selected and we export. Let's just check that. There it is. All right, good luck.